Like the slang is crazy.
How
It's,
is it?
it's just unreasonable.
Get him a sample. Get him a sample. What kind of accent, fam? Give him a little hit of the exaggeration.
Nice it, eh?
Yo,
But
that's how,
yeah, and it'll be
Yeah.
unnecessary. They'll be just using words that like don't even belong there. I don't know. Like,
I laugh at the people who talk
you're not
like
from
that.
here, Crowdy. You're not from here, boom.
yeah, you're crody. Like
Yeah,
they'll
yeah, I
just
see.
they'll
The old-
extend the end of it. Like,
Yeah.
holy.
And we're back. Welcome, episode 4, Uncommon Sense. It's your boy X, RIPMX on Instagram and everything you can find me on.
Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
Ocho, if I met Castro 88.
And before we let y'all, before we bring y'all in, the man we're just politicking about what is a perfect Toronto man. Or wait, what's the final definition of a Toronto man?
No, I was just like, what is a Toronto man?
What is a Toronto man?
I
Since it's
see
been
that
popularized
term.
on the internet.
Yeah, I see that term on Instagram all the time.
So what do you see? Like, what do you see when you see that term? What's it being portrayed as? What is the cliches or the stereotypes of the Toronto man?
I'm assuming they're going for like a hood nigga in Toronto. And then
How you instantly start talking centrally? That was crazy. That was crazy.
that's wild. What? I didn't think I was talking central. What the fuck? That was definitely not the vibe I was trying to give off. That's
No, that was
wild. Anyways, it's not a sensual podcast. That's not what we're going for.
Right. So you're
But,
saying it's a Toronto hood nigga?
I'm assuming so, because they always get somebody, especially when they do like the impressions and shit, like the comedians, there's always some guy with some exaggerated fucking accent.
Like the slang is crazy.
How is it?
It's just unreasonable.
Get
you
him
know?
a sample. Get him a sample. What kind of accent, fam? Give him a little hit of the exaggeration.
Nice it, eh?
Yo,
But
that's
it- yeah, and it'll be unnecessary. They'll be just using words that like don't even belong there. I don't know. Like it's hard for me to think of an impression off the top of my
I
head.
laugh
but,
at the
like,
people who talk
you're not
like
from
that.
here, Crowdy. You're not from here, boom.
Yeah, you're crody. Like
Yeah,
they'll
yeah, I
just
see.
they'll
The old-
extend the end of it. Like holy.
Yeah.
It's-
Trying to be accepted.
So I got a question. So as a nigga from Toronto, as a nigga from Toronto, do you feel offended when you see people kind of portraying the accent like that?
Maybe not offended. Like it doesn't fuck my day up. But
So,
I'm like,
like-
what is this, bro? Like
So,
it's
do
not legitimate half the time. It just looks foolish. Like it looks like foolishness
Do you feel like you're being mocked?
to a degree.
Yes.
And so is mockery
sometimes.
not offensive?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Right. So I reiterate, does it feel offensive when you're seeing these men online portraying it?
Well, I guess like when I say if I'm offended, it means like I'm upset. Like I'm not like fucking mad about the shit, but I'm looking at it like, bro, that's not even accurate.
Okay, I feel you.
You know.
What about
And
you?
then-
What's your take?
To be honest, when I hear somebody else say it, it just sounds funny as hell. Like when I hear somebody else say the word or whatever it is, the slang.
Yeah, or I
it's
hear
just
people
funny.
say
It's
like
just-
you're such a Toronto man. Like we're all in Toronto.
You're right. So like
You
by
know that.
definition, wouldn't every man in Toronto be considered
Yeah,
a
but
Toronto
obviously they're using the term in a like specific manner.
Right.
You know, and it's like I don't know, it just sounds weird.
I'm guessing it's just a whole combination of things. It's like the words, the
man? The attire, the tech fleece.
yes, you know what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying.
There's
The
a
whole
combination.
swagger, everything is just like okay, you're Toronto man.
Well, I think like even recently, even with that in itself, Toronto's kind of had a more established identity on like the global front. You know what I mean? Like,
But like, do you feel like they'd go anywhere else? And like, if you're in LA,
do they
and
call
you
everyone?
did some shit that's normal in LA, and be like, yo, you're such an LA man.
Depends. Like,
Like-
yo, if you're rocking like the chucks with the high socks and like you're just moving super banging up the set, then yo, fam,
But do you
might.
think they like? That's us as outsiders looking at them. Like, do you think they talk about themselves like that?
I think because it's more, I think their culture, or like specifically to LA and them type of place, fam, they've had their thing ingrained longer. So I think it's less common. Like generation, I feel like they're more accustomed. Even like the people in New York, them like, look how heavy New York cultures is. It's just so embedded that like people are kind of like this
But
so
New
what-
York changed, like their culture changed.
Well,
Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
guess generation.
Like we had like there was like Mob Deep, Wu Tang. Now you have like the niggas who are dancing and doing shit like that. The shit just got it's different. Like like that's just different. But to each their own.
Nah, but okay. So back to what I was saying about the whole the Toronto digression. It's still a relatively new like culture, I think, on
Yeah.
the global front of things. Like, yeah, because even with the social media bringing everything together, like everyone, because nobody was really paying attention to Toronto up until like a few years ago, realistically, right? So it didn't really matter what Toronto man were talking like, because no one was paying attention. Now you have videos of man in fucking Britain and the UK. They're all like trying to emulate our accent, sounding all types of crazy. You guys seen?
Oh, that I've
But you
seen
know
that
what's
before.
even
That's-
funnier? It's
that's
like
wild.
Toronto took a long time to find its own sound. Like before, it's like when we were rapping and stuff, it's like, oh, you're trying to
We sound
mock
like
the
New York
States.
niggas?
You're
Yeah.
trying to do that. Now it's like, I know you're from Toronto because we have our own sound. Like the sound is our sound.
Like in the music.
But like
But,
just
like,
the but
day-to-day,
the
like,
but even
talking,
even
like,
for
I
Drake
don't know.
when Drake says like certain words in his rap, he brings it to the forefront for everybody else to be like, yo, what does that mean? It might sound funny in the rap, but like we know way what he's talking about. So it's like they
Combination.
might want they want to just tune in and be like, okay, let me start googling these words or looking more into Toronto.
Yeah, if you're not from here, I just find it weird when people are from Toronto and then they hear someone else talk or do something. They're like, "Oh, you're such a Toronto man." It's like we're in the same city. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
they just don't want to admit that they're Toronto. You know what I'm saying? They don't want
yeah,
to
it
admit it,
means
too.
something
You're
else.
using the same.
Yeah,
they're using
obviously,
the
yeah.
same words as us. It's just
So,
not
yo,
around us.
When they're using it in that context, do you think they're using it like in a belittling sense?
not always.
Okay.
No.
Because around their friends, they probably sound Toronto. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they might be around a group of friends where they're that Toronto friend out of their group of friends, but then they're not as Toronto as the Toronto person. So
That's
now when they
crazy.
come around the Toronto
There's-
person,
there's levels.
there's
to this
there's
Toronto.
levels to this shit, bro.
Yo, there's levels to the Torontoisms. Crazy.
Like if you're from
That's
from
wild.
Oakville and like I'm talking to you or whatever, you're gonna be like, oh, you talk like a Toronto man. I'm like, that's funny. I'm from Saga.
Right.
So if I go to
But
Toronto,
but even them, like Oakville's outside of Toronto, and Saga's kind of close to Toronto.
I
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
but-
I'm more so like you're from here, and you're talking about a Toronto man as if he's from somewhere else,
yo, it's
like he's
for-
something else. You know, it's like okay,
But it might be to some people because again, like they don't always know the slang. The slang certain slang is created in jail.
I
That
think a lot of
touches
slang.
road.
I think a lot of slang
Like,
is created in jail.
You know, it touches road, and
Yeah.
then when it touches road, it's just like people just run with it. First,
Right.
it sounds funny until it gets catchy, and then when something gets catchy, it's like, okay, this is the new shit right now. Everybody's catching on to the lingo. Like when the news starts putting it out there, like they're catching on to the lingo. It's getting wild. Like if they're putting on CP24, like, oh, like can you name this Toronto slang? They know the terms. That means it's not really. It's kind of getting popular. I don't even know if it's. Then the mayor's a Toronto man at this point because he knows what the hell he's talking about. He knows the slang.
I'm doing crazy. But I guess. Yeah. I feel what you're saying. Any other take on whether the culture or the term or anything like that?
nah, shit. I just want to know what the man them felt about, like, what is a Toronto man? You know?
It's just a group of things.
Yo,
man.
it's fucked up too. Cause I've been told, like, people have told me, women, other people, whatever. It's like, oh, you talk like such a Toronto man. I'm like, yo, like, I talk like me. I just so happen to be in Toronto, you know.
Like, I don't know. I feel
That's
like it's
a
a
good
better way
answer,
to say
man.
a hood.
But then
nigga,
it's fucked
bro.
up because, like, I'll read comments about videos of myself and people are like, I don't know if he's Caribbean or if he's Canadian. You know what I mean? Because, like, the accents of it, like, bro, it's just the history of the accent and the slang. It's really West Indian based, realistically, and it's like, I don't know. A lot of people in Toronto's a multicultural place, so you have a lot of like West Indian influence.
Yeah.
Right? It's only more recently. I don't know. I don't want to like maybe the last 5-10 years, maybe 5 years, where people I guess more like Somalian slang has kind of been integrated. Like people started saying, like, I guess not even. Where did Wallahi kind of originate from? What
Yeah,
part?
Somali.
That's Somalian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, bro, their thing is getting popular now too. Right? I was like, oh fuck, but it's just like you're saying, the generations have changed. Like, man used to sound like Jay-Z and Nas. Now man sound like Fabio Foreign and them man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I feel that. Word. Wow, that was heavy. Still, yeah. I don't know. I don't like being called the Toronto man in a derogatory sense because sometimes you can see when people use it like an animated thing.
Yeah, sometimes they do use it like that, but I'm just saying in general, like, how do you make this distinction? We're all from Toronto, but this guy sounds like a Toronto man.
I
Whole
just
time
know when
you're
they
from
ask
Toronto,
me
too.
something, I just want to ask them, what is that? I have to ask them, like, what does that mean to you? Like, you calling me that, what am I doing that makes me a Toronto man? You know, like,
Yeah.
that's what I have to ask them. So if they don't really got an answer, I'm just like, all right, fuck it, whatever, keep it pushing, because
Word.
you don't really know what you're trying to tell me I am.
So yo, question: if you could have any other accent in the world, what accent would you pick?
It's a random question.
Yo, I don't know because yo, it's kind of on the same context of like,
What accent would I
yeah, like
pick?
yo, you know how the man I'm talking Toronto.
Like, I probably want to talk, like, you know, like,
Or
maybe
like,
Spanish, like,
Holy, yeah, that's how you're
Yeah,
talking.
because it's universal. You know, it's like it's a main
That's
language.
another language, though.
That's another language, but like
But like the accent on that, like okay, what would be like the? I
I
don't
was
like.
thinking accent wise, like different. Like you know, New York is still English, but that's the accent.
Okay.
UK is English, but that's the accent. Like
can't-
you could talk like niggas like. I guess Mexican niggas have an accent. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro, they
like-
might have an accent too.
like Dominicans or something like that. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
papi, me no black, me Dominican. Yeah, but
I might want to have that. You know what I'm saying?
that's how you're talking to
I
people
might want to
sick.
have that. I might want to have that.
I work with the gal them, but like, yo, it's crazy. What about you?
Fuck, I don't know. Maybe a London accent. Man, say bruv a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That
Pardon
shit
me?
makes me laugh, though.
Yeah,
Let him just say bruv a lot. I don't know. I'm with that. I could just say bruv too.
yeah.
You don't want to say much.
Nah, it's
Bro,
crazy. It's either I don't. I
get
just.
me.
You get me, bruv. You get me.
It's about the peas, bro.
Get the peas, bruv.
Yeah, man.
I feel like
It
that
sound
kind
like
of
a
blends
Costello.
into Toronto at times too.
Not really. I think they're on their own thing too. Fam, they have a large West Indian community too. A lot of West Indians, like Jamaican, Trinidadians, guys, like they went to the London as well, the UK as well. So a lot of their slang, their thing sounds like our thing. See? But I'm not gonna hold you. I just finished watching Top Boy, and I'm gonna have to take up a London accent, bro. Their thing sounds
Yeah, I
That's
just
what all
finished
the
watching
memes-
that too. That might be why I'm like thinking.
Yeah,
that,
are you
know?
crazy? In it, bro.
Top Boy is hard still.
I'm not. Yeah, bro. Like their whole thing, the man that could cuss you stink, and it still sounds kind of like sophisticated.
That show's crazy because nobody has manners still. The
Yeah.
whole show, shut up, bruv. The whole show, like they don't have no like. They'll
That's
be like,
the
good
accent
morning,
we
shut
going
up, bruv.
for. That's-
Yeah.
Just beer aggression, bro.
And if it's not that, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Maybe like an LA accent. I watched Snowfall. That shit's hard, cut.
Yeah.
Yo, them think that shit's hard, cut.
See, but you don't want no job.
I said you're not.
It's like, you told
You're
me,
not getting
you're
employed
like,
like
yo,
that.
that's gonna work with the girls, but not in real life. Like, nigga, you want the gangsters.
You're calling everybody blood. And think
Yeah.
you can get a job.
Throwing up the set, cut.
Yeah, what's
Nah, man.
Bracken? Like,
yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, anyways, back onto it. Like, fucking, let's bring it back to what I was initially gonna ask the man about before we got sidetracked with our Torontoisms. But yo, about the Galdem, I know we talk a lot about the Galdem, but I think it's a pressing factor because madam like the Galdem, see? How important is it? Okay, wait. I don't know. How do I phrase this? Let me phrase this correctly. Boom. The Galdem place the emphasis on their value in terms of like, I don't know. How important is it for a woman to be financially stable for you? Like, or a woman's ability to earn in a financial sense, obviously, right? Is that a high thing for you on your checklist of fucking?
how we start? We're going around the room. We're gonna ask.
Well, I'm looking at you, so I'm gonna ask you in
Alright.
your face, like, bro, like how you engaging the most right now? How you feel
Alright.
about that, fam? Like, yo, you're like,
I think it's important. Yeah, it's definitely it's a requirement.
so
at
what?
this
You're
point.
like, so if a girl was in debt, still has a job and all that, she has a money, like, but she's still a liability in that sense. Is that a problem for you? Or
How much is the debt?
She runs $50K.
Damn.
That's a
Yo,
lot of
student
debt.
loans, fam. She did university, brother.
I know, but like for me, it's just that goes into money management for me, and that's kind of important. Like that means you're not really budgeting your money too well, and that might be a
But
problem.
yo, she had no, like, bro, she was doing school for a minute, bro.
I understand that.
How
But-
old is this woman?
She's 25, bro.
So she like just graduated recently.
So what's she
Is-
doing now though? Like she doesn't have a job. Like
She's searching for an entry level position in her field of
that
expertise.
she's not ready for a relationship.
But yo, fam, she's a baddie and she likes you,
Like,
bro.
she's not
That's
ready for a
crazy.
relationship.
I
She's
feel you.
not. I don't need to like. This isn't gonna do anything. I'd rather her get her shit together, at least lower her debt, so like you know what I'm saying. She has something to bring, because it's like your main focus. If you have 50K debt, I'm not. This relationship isn't a focus for you. Like you have so much other shit to deal with before we have to talk.
Okay. So yo,
Like,
yo.
I'm
Okay,
just
so yo,
saying.
what's better? A woman in debt with the aspirations for employment and trying to like knock and like self improvement, or a woman with no debt with no job? Fuck
no
you.
debt, no job.
That fucks you. So, but you have to like, bro, you literally have to care. Like,
Because you don't have debt, so you can go get a job. But the one who's in debt and always looking for a job, I mean, you still got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have. There's no debt though. Debt it actually would matter, and if you're coming into a relationship, because I'm gonna be with you, I'm probably gonna have to. You don't want to. I'm gonna have to spend more in the sense of like, okay, well, you don't have anything. You're in debt. different from you don't have money and you don't work.
I don't know. What do you think on that? What's your take?
Fucking a woman's financial stability or like the debt thing.
Her financial stability. I kind of encompass it in one thing. I just use
Like-
the debt. I just use the debt
Okay.
as a height, like a.
Yeah, I don't know. A woman's finances is not that important to me. $50K in debt, that's a little important though. Cause
That's
now
what
you're
I'm saying.
You look like you might cost me some money. So I don't know. Like, does she have a plan with this debt?
Well,
Like,
yeah, fam. She had a job and aspirations. She's
And-
trying to pay it off. I
and
just.
she's really moving towards that, and she's gonna get a career that is sufficient to pay off her debt. Because I'm not trying to like I just meet you and I have to help you pay off your $50K. That's wild.
But yo, don't get me.
That's a lot, you know.
Which is why I'm saying it'd be better
Yeah,
if you
that
didn't have
might
no
be a little
job.
more extreme, you know. But
Word.
like, just in general, I'm
Okay.
not really dependent on this woman to provide me with nothing. Just you can't be whatless. Like, get a job, provide for yourself. You're an
Okay.
adult, you know.
So let me flip the script. Oh my god, let me get some hydration first. Goddamn. All right, flip the script. How do you guys feel about dating women that make more than you, or are financially overperforming?
I'm cool with it.
You don't feel emasculated to any extent. You don't feel like the power is gonna be shifted.
Depends on the type of woman that she is, cause I've met women that's not having that. Like, if like you gotta make more money than them. Not a lot, but like I've met a couple of women that are like, yeah, you gotta make more money than me. So if she makes a lot of money and I'm not matching up, then it's
Right.
just not gonna work out based
Word.
on her standards, you know?
That's fair. What about you? What do you think?
I agree with that. I just
Word.
I don't know if I can do it.
Can you?
You know what? I wouldn't have a problem doing it. It's just I don't know. That's never really came my way. Where I
Okay,
can,
so you've never experienced something like
Nah.
that, and you've never been in that dynamic.
no.
That's fine. I was gonna say, does it matter how she makes the money?
Yeah.
Yo.
No, because there's a lot of people that are over there. Like, there's a lot of men or people in general that like they don't care. Like, money is the yo. She's bringing in dollars. Like, I will sacrifice a lot of values and morals on the basis of like, bro, she can provide.
Yeah, no, because I already said money is not my priority when it comes to the woman. So, like, if she's on OnlyFans or some shit like that, like, no, that's not gonna work out.
Oh, okay, so oh, OnlyFans. OnlyFans bothers you in particular, even if she's not having sex on OnlyFans.
Any type of like sex work or not. Like, I'm not trying to start a family with you.
Okay, so then hold on, let me bring back. Can you date? Can you date anybody in the sex work industry and like take it seriously?
No.
No.
He looked disappointed.
I wanted to lie, you know?
You want to lie?
I wanted to lie.
Why do you want to lie, bro?
He thought about that one.
You know, like, yeah, I wanted to lie, but no, I'm on a serious tip, no.
And okay, so does
Like, my kids can't call you mom. You're tripping out.
okay. What about you? Can you date anybody in the sex work industry? And when I say sex work industry, it's like they can be stripping, you can be sugar daddy, and you can be fucking OnlyFans in. There's varying degrees of the sex work. You can full blown be selling ass, but yo, you're bringing home the dollars.
Real nigga shit.
Real nigga shit, fam. She clears over 150 to 200K a year.
Damn.
Yeah, selling that.
You didn't say that to him.
A lie? Are you talking to him different?
like,
Talking a little different.
yo, fuck. See, that's what I might have to put. Like,
What do you put?
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty
Keep
prideful.
it real, bro. Keep
I'm
it
pretty
real.
prideful. So like, if you tell me you selling pussy and shit, and you try to be with me, like I don't think I can. I don't think I can be with somebody. Even if you're making the bread and you're gonna do most of the stuff, I don't think I can do that.
And you know, so let me bring back. You said selling pussy. Is it selling pussy in particular? What is she stripping and not fucking or selling pussy? Is that
I don't
bothersome?
even think I can do that because at the same time, like Miss said, you know, my kid can't call you mom
Why not?
just because I'm raising my kid with a different type of honor and pride and morals.
So can you date a supermodel?
Probably
A girl who gets
not.
paid to take. You couldn't date a supermodel.
I don't know because I'm not in,
Miles a little different.
like I'm not saying I couldn't do that, but I'm just saying I'm not really outside like that where I'm saying okay, I don't know. I'd have to be more. I'd have to be more comfortable with my girl doing that for a living, I don't know. Like, she wouldn't even be around. Was this a
She
relationship?
be, yeah, nigga. What do you mean she's not around? She works at night, comes home.
Supermodel's different then.
Oh, supermodel. Oh, we're talking about supermodel back.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's different. That's different then. But
She
if you
flies
doing
around.
certain stuff, nah, I don't. Probably not.
Okay, so what about you? Before I proceed, do you feel any differently?
You just can't get too crazy. Like you can't be naked online.
Yeah.
I'm trying to line that.
In any capacity?
Yeah, like nah, she
Instagram?
can't like be nude. Like if she's doing like a bikini shoot and I already met her and she's like a model like that, like
Yeah.
maybe I'll allow that, like, you know.
Right.
But beyond that, no. Like you can't be skin out fully online.
What about you?
I can't. Me personally, I'm not really doing it still. Like, I guess it would depend on how I met her. Like, that's not a wrong sentiment in and of itself.
Yeah, like-
If you met her and she was already on some shit and you know what you're walking into, then yo, you can't really say nothing about that. You know what I mean? That's like, you can only say something, I guess, if you feel compelled to after you've developed feelings and shit. But I think that if you were talking beforehand and then she decided to pursue this while with you, nigga, that's crazy. That's a whole different story.
Okay, so what if you're like, you met a girl and everything's blessed, you guys are chilling together, everything is good. Then boom, all of a sudden, like you're already like a month in and she's like, okay, you know what? This is what I do.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. I'd feel that from day one. There's no getting by on me. So there's no, she'd be like, oh, babes, I gotta tell you something. I'd be like, I know. You still last.
Yo, you're hurt. Yo, this nigga I accept
days.
all the bad news.
No, fam. I'm gonna keep it all the way G. You can kind of feel it, bro. Cause like, yo, it sounds kind of fucked up, but yo, there's an energy associated with people who work them realms. Like, you know what I mean? Just how there's like an energy associated with an entrepreneur or somebody who hustles or somebody who does it. Or
I feel like people are their habits. Whatever you do frequently will present itself in your character, you know?
Yeah, like it'd be really hard for you to strip and be a good stripper and then not do like stripper tendencies or have stripper tendencies.
Okay,
shit
but then
around, you know what I mean?
after she tells you that, so somehow you guys like, okay, well, cool, whatever. Then she stops doing that.
Oh, Lee, she's fucking up her bag for me now? That's crazy. So
She stops, but it's like, would you?
Would I
Wait,
keep...
now how you feel about that
So,
relationship
yo,
now?
my whole thing is, fam, if I'm going into it and off the strength of me and I know this girl's a working thing to some extent, fam, or like, oh, you strip or do something crazy, fam, I'm not like emotionally in my brain already, boom, there's no getting attached.
No, but you're saying she used to, like in her past, so right now she
no,
doesn't
so she
do
did it.
No.
She met you, and then she told you
and
this,
then she tells you.
and then
she
now
reveals
you're like,
to
I
you.
don't fuck with it. So she's like, okay, I'm stopping. Now she pulled herself out the game.
Bro, it's already, bro, what? Don't stop for me. Just find a new nigga. That's it.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. I might.
Hold on, are you saying that she's stopping for him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or she like did it like
No.
5 years
No.
ago and then met him?
No,
might-
I'm saying she met like this nigga. She met this nigga and she's trying to change her life now.
Oh, okay.
You know?
All right,
She
my
tried to
fault.
change her life.
I was confused though.
So she
No.
did this, but she told you now because like fuck, she didn't have to tell you. She told you now. Now she told you, and boom. Now it's up to you if you want to go with it. You say okay, cool. You know, whatever. I don't like it, but whatever.
See, I don't even
But
like
then
her
she's like,
character.
okay, what? I don't want to do this no more. I want to make this work.
Yo, I don't even like her character. Let me show you
But
something.
would you you're gonna breeze her off of that though?
Breezer, no, but yo, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna keep it all the way G, babes. I knew what you're on the whole time from day one. First off, don't
But
you
what
fuck
if you
up your
don't
bag for...
legitimately know?
Yo, then I would be disappointed in myself.
Why? Because you have a better judgment. You could say you have the best judgment of character.
Honestly, it's up there.
I would say 9 out of 10 times.
I'm not wrong.
People are their habits.
You kind of feel, and I've been around enough people to gather like certain things. Like there's just certain ways people move, and there's different kind of like. Even when I say stripper etiquette, there's ratchet stripper, there's white strippers, there's country girl stripper. Like there's different, but all in all, you're still like there's still like an energy you're doing. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up. I don't get me wrong. There are women that hold it down really well. But I feel like when you really look into something, like if you're really getting to know somebody, you're spending time with them, fam. Like you gotta, you can't like deny what you feel. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like seriously one of those guys that like completely oblivious and don't know, well, fuck, I'll tell you. Maybe take a chance on love, but nigga like me, I'm not doing that because yo, you're your habits, fam, and it's like yo, at the end of the day, like, no, I'm just not doing that. Like, I don't know, I can't, like, you know, that's just me.
How you feel?
Same way. Like, don't change for me.
Don't change for me. Go get your money.
But what if they say is like, it's not for you. It's just like She maybe she wanted to stop, but now you're like, okay, now you're the reason she wants to
I
stop.
don't care what the reason is. I'm
Alright.
sorry. Like,
Yo.
that's what you're dealing with. Like, me and you are
Alright.
not compatible still. Cause
No, but the thing is, you have to
Nah.
think in the situation like that he's describing. You're already like you've been compatibilizing. No, I mean that's not a word, but you get what I'm saying.
no. Listen,
Yeah.
nah. First of all, like I said, realistically, because at first I was confused. I thought you meant like she had done it like some years ago. If she is doing this while we're talking, I feel like it's almost impossible that
you.
I'm not gonna know.
That's how I feel about it.
You know what I'm
Fam,
saying?
she's not gonna
Like, just
respond.
that in my
But what if
lifetime.
she's doing? Yo, I'm painting the picture like, yo, she's doing everything that. Like,
All right, fine.
know what I'm
Let's
saying?
say she's the magical prostitute, fam. Okay? Let's say that's who she is. All right? Buddy, the minute that she tells me this, like, I don't care. You gotta bounce. Like it doesn't like yeah,
So the man-
my feelings.
Dog,
You
she's
gotta
just
go.
trying to find her glass slipper, fam. She's just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
It's a
Yo,
glass
it
heel,
might be
Betches.
next door. It's not
It's a
here
glass heel,
though.
bro. It's a glass heel.
Whatever it
Not
is, she
slipper.
better look for it somewhere else. Cause like my pride's not accepting that. Like you used to do what?
But you know you did like her. Like, I'm just letting you.
Yeah. I'll touch your
Okay.
face. I like you a lot. But you gotta go.
Okay.
What the fuck? Like, that make no difference.
You a cold nigga.
It's a
but you
cold
gotta
world.
keep it G, bro.
No, I understand.
You gotta
That.
keep it G.
I'm just painting the scenario as if like, cause, you know, those are possibilities out here. Those are real life scenarios out here. So I'm just looking at the madam, want to know
Buddy,
the madam's perspective.
If
on
you're
it.
like up, you meet a girl, you're up, things are going good, and then one day you just gotta tell her like, yo, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she loves you, okay, but yo, beer girls are gonna stop talking to you once you drop that on them. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Wait, pause. I didn't care when you drop what on them.
like, maybe I should rephrase it. Like, if you were talking to a girl, right, or guys that try to like fake like they have money, you know what I
Okay, so
mean?
they're
That
faking
is
the
what they're leading with. That's the impression they gave her.
And then you say, I'm broke.
find out this guy doesn't have it. Bro, they're out of there too. They might have liked him, but like, bro, you set a
Yeah,
false
but I
impression.
think that's so
you know?
what like that. That's like how are you
I'm
gonna
not
fake
equating
that you're broke?
I'm
No,
not
like how
even
you?
equating that. I'm not even equating that because yo, like, even the link up on that energy is it's still like there's still a means to it, or there's still like an intention. Like they want money at the end of the day, right? It's not the link up is not genuine. It's not like, oh, I like this guy and then I found out.
Yeah,
he's
they're
broke.
gonna know if
They're
you're
over there-
broke. They're gonna know that.
Fam, they're over there gold digging. They're over here on a like, bro, I don't talk to no broke niggas. Okay, if he don't make my man has to make a certain amount of money, and if he don't make that money,
That nigga set himself up for failure. If you
No,
think
I'm
you're
just
going
saying, yeah, but I'm just painting like, because both scenarios are hypothetical. They're not realistic. You know
Right.
what I mean?
to- Yeah,
But it's just like, yo, the fact that you tried to like,
pull a fast one,
bro,
the
nah.
fundies.
pull a broke
Nah.
one.
Yeah, like
Crazy.
nobody likes that. Nobody likes to feel that. Like, what the fuck, you're hiding that. And then two, nah.
Yeah, nobody likes to be hit. I feel that, but remember, she was ashamed of it, fam. She didn't want to let you know.
I don't care what the reason is.
I feel you. Trust me, you got lied to.
And then that's what I'm finding out. Like, oh my God.
yeah.
Bitch, you need to work in the church, my nigga. They come for confessions, my nigga.
Yo,
That's what you
super
did.
funny.
No,
I'm not
Yo,
Jesus, bro.
She's over
Like,
there giving confessions.
that's not
what
my
you,
role
Yo, get
in
out.
life.
Just get out.
oh, I
That
thought,
shit's
I
funny
thought I
as-
could make it better telling you my sins. Like, oh, nah.
Word. I feel you. Yo, have you ever been intimidated by a woman?
Yeah,
Yo, tell me about it. What you mean? Like, go ahead. How was this woman intimidating?
I don't know. There's something about it. I just couldn't approach her with no bullshit. I just felt like I couldn't try things I've normally tried in life that got me places. I couldn't try them on her. That's like, I don't if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
that's all I'm trying to say. Like
She
I
had
just
her
felt
bullshit.
like I had to step up my game to talk to her.
Word. Did you talk to her?
Yeah, I talked to her.
Did it go well?
Yeah, like we were friends. Like nothing. Like
Oh, you got friend zone.
Honestly, it's not even that I got friend zone. It's just like again, because of the type of woman she was, this wasn't like, oh, yo, I'm gonna fuck you and not be with you.
Right.
So I just chose not to even have sex with her and just be cool.
Word. Okay.
Because I figured if I did that and I didn't talk to her, it would ruin what we built.
That's cute. What about you? You ever been intimidated? Like intimidated to approach a woman that you want to approach?
Not
Big walk
Not
down.
really.
Big walk down.
like sometimes the scenario's not favorable. Like, yo, if she's not fucking with me, I don't want all these people to see that she's not fucking with me. So we're gonna pass on this one.
Talk
You know
closer.
what I mean? Like, oh, my fault. Well, you can hear it? You can hear it?
I can hear.
All right, yeah. So like, yeah, it just depends on the scenario. Like, I'm not trying to go out of my way for embarrassment. That's crazy, you know? But in terms of like the woman intimidating me, not really, no.
Where so you never seen a shorty says, yo, damn, like she be designer down to the toes, completely done up and shit like that, and you never felt like, all right, well, shit.
Nah, only one time I was coming out the grocery store, and then like I had my old whip, and then she was getting out the store like pretty much same time as me, you know. So I'm like a little bit behind her. I'm about to catch up to her. Then I seen her like beep her whip. She was in a Benz, like right next to me. I'm like, yo, buddy, I just went and put my groceries in the back of the whip. Called it a day. Like I didn't. Yeah, that was like in that scenario. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I'm not doing it right now.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Nah, I feel you, especially yeah. Sometimes I be wanting to ask people what the fuck they do for a living when you see people pulling up in the super. And like, would you just like?
I just seen a lady in a McLaren on the way over here, like fresh.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to ask her what she does.
I was contemplating it still, but I don't know. I didn't want to bother you. You know those ones? But
see, that's
I'm there looking
that's
at
the
her
thing.
car. I'm like, this shit is hard, and it's just loud, just interrupting my conversation and everything. You know? But
See, that's
a
the
hard whip.
intimidating part, right? Your whip is so up, I don't even want to bother you for what you do.
So do you think you do? Back to even that, like, do you think that your car limits? I guess your. Does a car?
Does it show like your status in life?
Yo, it's fucked up. I'm trying to phrase it differently, but I get like yeah, like
like you know, like does your car determine your status in life?
on a level socially, it's fucked up, right? Like, I know rich I know rich people with regular cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like stopped.
But what's considered a regular car? Like, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
a Honda Civic,
Like a
or some
Civic.
shit.
Okay, but like the 2020
Doesn't matter, it's still a
Civic,
regular car.
I know,
It's
but
still like in comparison to a Benz, you know.
It's like regular clothes versus designer clothes,
I don't
to
think
be honest, they're
I
like
think
the same
socially,
price.
a lot of people do put weight on that.
right?
Like in that moment when I'm walking out the grocery store trying to talk to the girl, I don't know. I just didn't feel like
You were well equipped.
I'm like, nah, I'm not even doing this. It just
Because I think you
felt
put
wrong there.
yourself in a different tax bracket when you drive a certain car, right? Like if you're driving a McLaren, you know, you got McLaren gas, you got McLaren mechanic. Like there's a whole different. It's a lot that goes behind that. It's not just hey I drive a McLaren. It's like I take care of. I maintain. This might not be my only car.
Word.
You know, like you have a McLaren. This is your summer car until the fucking snow falls, and then you have like a fucking beater, which might be a X something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, you can assume someone driving a McLaren probably has some money.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
that's what I'm saying, and I would also assume that's not their only car either.
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? Which means you put yourself in a whole different like tax bracket. That's why it's like that's the intimidating factor.
But like I would still approach a woman in McLaren in my car. It's just my other car was like a little bit like comparison to the Benz.
Yeah.
It just looked a little bit crazy.
But how are you approaching her? Are you approaching her on like, hey babes, what's up? Or hey, what do you do?
I don't know, just any way I would approach any other woman.
How
It's
you,
just,
no, but that's Val. How would you approach her?
oh shit.
The nigga
You
asked.
put me on the spot. Damn.
No, because-
I don't know what I would have said. Like I don't have a preset like fucking
got your bars
speech before I walk up to somebody. It's just like whatever's on my mind. I probably just stopped her, told her like, you know, like I noticed her in the grocery store, some shit like that.
Oh, okay, all
You
right.
gonna say she has a
Some
nice
humble
car?
Well, I'm not gonna walk up to her like, yo, your car's fire. Let me get your number. Like, I don't think.
I
don't
know, but that's the same thing. Because if a girl was in a car that, okay, say she was in the Honda Civic, your approach is gonna be way different. You're actually gonna approach with the confidence that I can get you.
No, it was also because my car was old. It's different. It's not even, like my car wasn't even average. It was below average. It was like that's what I'm sure. It was different. Like even if I was in the up to date Honda Civic, yeah, I'll step to that. Whatever. I don't care if you're in the Benz. But
Yeah.
my car was like it looks like it needs some love. So I was just like, let me just go home. It was different.
You know, you gotta pick your battles.
You got to pick your battles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You ever see the meme where it's like, yo, what's the worst she could say? No. Meanwhile, whole time
It could be a
so
lot
much
worse.
worse.
Yeah.
No is the best.
Or how she
answer.
just looks at you when she says no. You're like, I didn't need that.
man.
Yeah, nah, I feel that. You buying your girl a Birkin bag?
What?
I don't know. I was just it's not about rich niggas.
Because how do you feel? Like how do you feel about like a girl with like a car? Like expect like do you think it
It's
matters?
fucked up. So I don't drive a halfback. Like my car is pretty all right. So it depends. There's still like there's wiggle room for me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But in general, nah, like fuck fam, you gotta date your wage. Like yo, if a thing looks a little too expensive for the man, them, she might be. You know what I mean?
So would you look at a girl who drives like, okay, like you drive a Beamer or something and the girl driving a Honda? Would you like?
She's not.
Like, would you be like, hey, you can't talk to me because
I'm not bougie. That shit doesn't matter. Yo, I'm just happy she drives. Fam, like that's crazy.
But
like,
then the person, the McLaren, might be like, oh, that's what you're driving.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
That's how I know, bitch. You're expensive. But yo, it doesn't mean you're happy. I'm a sick man. You don't get to enjoy this. You've done too much. You
You're not
overperformed.
hurting this guy's feelings. It's like,
I'll still approach.
Yo, the thing is, it's like, yo, bro, I like money. We idolize it so much, but I don't think it makes all of a person. Like, you know, there's so much ways to accumulate.
you could be a rich waste nigga.
100%.
Like, you know,
there's so
that
much.
doesn't make you a man. Like, you just got money, you know, but that doesn't make you any more of a man than somebody else.
But I think like the social media aspect of it, and then like the glorification of it because of social media, everyone wants to flaunt like they're living the best life, and everyone wants to flaunt like they're rich. It makes people really like throw some morals and values away for the shit. You know what I mean? Like how much, like, bro, it's crazy. 'Cause I know a bunch of people that just like girls that go on vacation and you never see how they got there. You don't see it. Like, yo, she doesn't work a damn day in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know how she got on vacation. Yo, bro, like the gal them are doing some questionable things for the funds, you know? And yo, men too, like bro, it's been crazy. I've gone out and I've seen men on dates with some questionable characters. And I'm like, yo, he's too young and too able by like, nah, something looks crazy over here. Like, you know?
You just gotta make rent, bro. He's trying to make that Toronto rent.
Yeah,
That
but
shit
like
high out here.
it's crazy, but like back to the fucking classics, bro. That's on some hoe shit to me, bro. Like if you're hoeing yourself out for some money, like I get it, cause you know times are rough, but fuck.
So there's levels to this hoe and shit.
But like, bro, as a man, you shouldn't be out here just
That nigga's
up in
Deuce
your-
Bigelow. He's giving her fucking
I
this
mean, I
conversation.
guess, you know, it's crazy because that's a glass half empty, half full type of fucking perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, let me tell you how my glass won't be like that, fam. I'll fill my glass back up myself, bro. I do not need Betty White taking care of me at fucking Joey's, bro. It's crazy.
So you wouldn't entertain a sugar. What do you
Sugar
call
mama.
them? Sugar mama.
Yo, it would have to be like I would just have to naturally be into her. See it? And yo, you're done.
So you gotta be still gotta be physically attracted to the sugar mama.
100%. I can't. Well, I'm gonna just lie to my body, waste my essence.
You're not here for that. It's not. You did it for the money, man.
Bro, I'm not shaking it. So it's like, yo, here what?
You know you're shaking it if you did that. If you're with her. You're
Yeah, if
shaking
I'm
it.
okay, bro. If I'm shaking it and I need to use this dick to make rent, then yo, fam, I guess you know, just put on your boots and go on super easy.
That's some
See?
whole shit.
Yeah, but at that point, whole shit is on desperation. I think that's the big correlation here.
Desperation. See, well,
No, nigga, when you hoeing it out, nigga, there's desperatism. You know what I mean? Desperate times, you gotta give your time, your
Fuck
body.
is despotism.
yo, we gonna let that rock.
Don't worry if I'm
We gonna
making up
let
these
that
words
rock.
as I
We
go.
gonna let that rock.
All right.
Yeah, fam. I was just hoping the man didn't even say nothing. My son said, word, man, let that one rock.
Hey,
Sick.
I'm following word for word. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Despotism. No.
Destitute.
Got
No?
you, bro.
Fuck with you. Anyways, yeah, bro. No, I can't, bro. Just there's something about me. I have to look at me in the mirror, and if I know what I did for these funds,
Can't
I'm
look
not
at
gonna
yourself.
not and rate myself. Not the same.
You know you care about ratings.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, my ratings are important. Not a man like me, bro.
Oh,
And if
Lee.
I don't rate that nigga in the mirror, it's over.
Okay. So pretty much it's like,
I'm not holding it out. Still, doesn't even matter.
all right, cool.
How do we even end up at me holding it out? That was crazy. Man just did a Jedi reverse on me. That was fucked up.
Oh
Went
no.
down a spiral still.
We went
Went
to the
down a whole
McLaren. We
spot.
was girl was
It
driving the
went like
McLaren.
this.
Asked you how you felt.
All of a sudden, Betty White's taking me off for dinner.
Crazy.
Fuck, bro. Someone bust my head still.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness.
So what else? What else we gotta talk about on the day? What you guys think was else going on in the world?
What?
What else going on in the world, bro? Like,
Fuck, bro. TIFF just occurred. Did you go to TIFF?
nah, I didn't do that.
Why you asking about the world? You're not going outside in it, bro.
I don't know. It was bare traffic in the city. I couldn't even get around.
That's fucked up. Anyways, did you ever take on the what was I about to say? Nightlife and outings?
Shit. No, I was just wondering, like, do people still have fun in the club? Like,
Yo, bro, kid, give a little brief.
is that still a thing?
When
Yo.
you went to the club, did you have fun? When was the last time you went to the club?
Like a week ago.
Did you have fun?
It's like hit and miss. Like I feel like a lot of times they don't even play like up to date music in a
The
lot of the
Snapchat
clubs.
lying to people.
Like the shit I'm playing in my car on the way to the club is a lot. Like the energy's like this, and then I get into the club and it's like this. I feel like they play a lot of like top.
I feel like it's a lot of places though.
So your main concern with the club scene right now is the music?
There's like I wouldn't say it's like a big concern, but like fuck. Sometimes I'm in the room and I feel like there's just a bunch of people just standing around.
I just think it's
not-
very overpriced.
It's expensive.
Like it's
There's
super overpriced.
There's so many things that you could say. Sometimes it's lit, but like guaranteed it's gonna be expensive.
Now, what kind of parties are you going to typically? Because that determines your club experience a lot.
Yeah. I go to obviously like mostly like hip hop. Like
So you're going to, yeah, all right, cool. So you're going to more urban clubs, urban parties?
for the most part, or I'll go to like like the dance hall events. Those are usually a little bit better still.
Yeah, those are hard.
The vibe there is usually better. Like I went to Sands. It's another one. There's like Igloo. There's a bunch of different ones throughout the summer and shit. You know, I say the vibe's a bit better, but like downtown, like I feel like a lot of times they play like the same playlist.
Depends where you're going, honestly. So yeah, let me tell you about the club. So I went out on Friday. Friday I went out. It was TIFF Friday. It was pretty dope. I went to a variety of different places. I went to 44 for the first time. It was blah. Apparently that was their weakest night ever. Like that was their weakest night ever. And it was my first time going, so I had no idea. I was like, all right, fuck, whatever. Then I had gone to a secret. No, and then as I left 44, I'm walking down King Street. I'm looking at. Have you seen Paris, Texas? So Paris, Texas is his new spot. Anyways, beside Paris, Texas, a man draws for me. Says, "Yo, you and your bedroom, follow me." I said, "All right, cool. Where am I going?" He said, "Don't worry, just follow me. You belong over here." So yeah, all right, cool. So he brings me in some random building, and then it looks like I'm in a Mexican restaurant. And then I go downstairs, and I'm in a new club. And I was like, "Oh shit!" And like, in order to get to the club, I had to like cover my phone. And I got in there, and let me tell you how this club in itself, like they're playing the real like the like they're playing the
It's
music,
rave music.
Yeah, kind of, but it's booming in there. I'm not gonna lie, like the whole vibe, everything, it's kind of sick. Like even the crowd is super booming.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck, like there's little hidden pockets of places that you just don't know about, right?
Yep.
And I think that really determines like where you go and who you know determines like the experience I think you'll have outside. When you're just going genuine, you're beating King Street, you're going to like the regular outside shit, like a regular night at Juliet, for example. I don't think that you're gonna get like you're not gonna have the most fun there. Like
No.
it's very
Like,
average
I've
to mid.
definitely been to parties that's lit, but it's ones like you're saying, like
Right.
you're I don't know, more events, more exclusive events. You know, maybe
Yeah.
I'm getting invited somewhere. Like, okay, those places are usually lit. But if you just want to go out Friday, Saturday night, and you don't have nothing already planned, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of nights are they're kind of dead still.
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't have nothing planned. It just happened spur of the moment. Aside from that, the last time I went up prior to that, I went to Toy Box for some EDM DJ event. And like this was the second rave I've ever been to in my life. I think I told you guys about this before. This was like the most fun I've had outside in a very long time. I don't even listen to fucking EDM music or rave at all whatsoever. But the energy inside that place, especially whatever substances and alcohol you feel like be geeked up off of, fam, I had a great time, man. I remember waking up the next morning. It didn't matter how much money I spent. I spent a lot of money. But I said, I had some fun, eh? I had no fun in a minute. So like I said, it really determines on where you're going, who you're doing it with, and what who you know realistically in the city.
So do you think you need like alcohol to be in the club? Like, can you actually like
Do I need alcohol to be in the club specifically?
both you guys? You guys think you need alcohol to be in the club, or could you guys be in the club sober?
I've been in the club sober. I think it depends on the purpose. I think in order like alcohol helps any kind of social experiment. Like, fuck, that sounds so alcoholic-y. But no,
Yo, today you're on one. Alcoholic-y.
it is what it is, fam.
You're on one.
I think alcohol kind of like it helps, but it's not necessarily required. Like I've been sober for many months and gone many parties completely sober and enjoyed myself because like of the social interactions that occur. Alcohol just peels the layers back, like it removes some of the just the layers and the levels, like it lowers
The
your defenses.
nervousness, the tension.
I don't even know. Yeah, it
Cause
just
so anxiety. Some people they'll like, oh, you got a liquid courage.
yeah, that's a real thing where people all of a sudden they can say it with their chest after 2 shots of Ray and Neff. You know what I mean?
So do you think you could be in like?
Me
You
personally,
would know
yeah.
like when you went to the rave.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you could be in the rave without like sober?
No,
No.
me personally.
Like just anybody. Do you think it's possible?
Niggas probably go there, so I believe there may be one or like there had to be a sober person in there for sure.
Okay.
So you think the majority of the room was high on something?
For sure. Just the way the music is hitting,
Just
with
the
lights?
entrance of the place. You probably.
No, it wasn't. It was, bro. I'm telling you, like rave culture is very tied in with like drug culture. Realistically, like, bro,
Yeah, I've
people
been to,
pop a
like,
lot of
one
Molly,
rave
pop a lot of shit.
before.
I don't do like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you got to find out what works for you in life. But I do believe a lot of people are on substances because a lot of people are dancing very aggressively with not a lot of alcohol being consumed. So that led me to believe, yo, people are geeked up in here, especially when you see certain man sweating out their clothes. Crazy.
How you guys feel about after hours? You guys do after hours?
Nah, it gets too weird in there for me. And plus, I live downtown. Like, more times I'll just go home if I get too tired. Like, bro, after like, how much partying do I want to do? After 4 o'clock, bro, it's getting inappropriate.
Man,
Hype.
lie, yeah, the after hours, those are like the degenerate hours, bro.
So if you meet a girl in after hours, how you feel?
Yo,
Like
I'm-
like you taking it serious or you're not taking it serious?
I don't even take me serious. Look where you met me.
Yo, after 4 o'clock, nothing serious. I'm not
Nothing
even gonna
serious.
hold
Bro,
you.
yeah,
Like, why are
nobody-
you still outside?
Thank you. Nobody should be here.
Because I'm outside for no reason, you know? So
I
what
feel you.
outside
If you
for?
came outside after you went outside, after,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's what after. Yo, bro, you got no, bro. Come on, man. And I'm not saying that like, you know, oh, for sure. I'm sure great people are already, bro. Degeneracy, bro. Go sleep. Go get some rest, man.
I think after a certain time,
I
think you
don't
should
like
be out,
partying
like,
until
home.
7 in the morning, but I hate when I see the sun come up. I swear to God, it makes me upset with myself. Like, bro, I miss sleep, bro. How did I do that? Like, you know, you're supposed to sleep when it's dark outside.
Okay.
Yeah, my whole the whole next day is ruined.
It depends on the ones. Like, the downtown ones, yeah, those are more like degenerate. Like, sometimes you have those yard parties that go to like 7 in the morning and shit. Like, that's maybe a little bit different.
Which ones?
Like the Jamaican parties and
Oh,
shit.
I thought you said yacht
I
parties.
said yard parties.
Yeah, I heard yacht.
But nah, those ones are a little different. But the downtown ones, little random alleyway after hours, bro. Yeah, if you meet a woman in there, bro, like I feel like,
Yo, both you guys
like
were,
I don't know, it's probably not gonna be a marriage thing, you know, like.
it might be. You never know. Both you guys linked up on a quest. Both you guys
That's
are in the
true.
same place.
You guys
same
are
I
time.
don't think
definitely
you're on a quest for
You guys
love.
definitely have something in
I didn't
common.
say a quest
At
for
4
love.
in the morning, it
I
wasn't a
said
quest for love.
Imagine I said a quest, bro.
You guys
I
have
don't know.
something in common. Just
You
know
guys
that.
may not be playing the same game, but both on a quest. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
The after hours
What
is
you gonna
part of
ask? What
that.
you gonna ask us?
I was about to ask you niggas something.
I swear you were.
Maybe. I don't know. After no, man. I think after a certain point in mind that, like, bro, maybe it comes with age. I get like, bro, if I'm in the club or I'm outside past 3:30, I start getting nervous, bro. Like, bro, it's getting late. I'm tired. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
And it hits differently. Like, maybe back when I didn't live in the city, I'd be more inclined to maybe spend more time after the club was done in the city. So go do an after hours or engage in some degeneracy somewhere. But nigga, I could just go home. Half the time, yo, bro, I've left the club. I've left parties. I've just walked home. Said bye to nobody. Just, I'm done. I'm tired with this.
Where's somewhere that like the man want to go on like vacation for like a party sense? Like that would be like a good like oh I want to go here and party in this city or party in this country.
Oh fuck, I'm not even super big into partying like that, but there's some big ones that people go to. What's that big ass one?
What, Ibiza?
Not Ibiza, Cancun. No, there's one. It's like a big
Tulum.
fucking EDM party that people go to. It's like fucking. I think it's like in Romania or some shit. Am I tripping?
That sounds like
I know
Tomorrowland,
you're-
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrowland, yeah.
I know what
Okay.
you're talking about. I've
Right.
seen
I would
videos
go
of that.
experience that just to see what the fuck it's about. But like, it's not on the top of my bucket list to any extent. Ibiza and all these other things. These sound like good like ideas and shit. But like I said, like when I get there, I'll go there. I'm not in a super rush to go party over there.
cool.
I'm not really like super big. Like, yo, fam, the function has to be functioning. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, I get what you're saying.
And more-
I get what you're saying because yo, when the function's functioning, it's turned.
Fam, it
But,
gets
like,
crazy.
If I call you and you're at the function, it doesn't sound like it's squatting. I'm not reaching.
9 out of 10 times you call this guy somewhere, he's not impressed, bro.
Yeah. Because, yo, bro, they're not functional functions, bro.
I feel you.
You get what I'm saying? And, like, yo, it has a lot to do. I'm not going to hold you, fam. The music is crazy. Like, yo, the music down here, like, I swear they just hire anybody as DJ
That's what I was
sometimes.
trying to say. Like, sometimes I'm in the club and it's like, bro.
Like, you don't need to be on alcohol or even drugs to enjoy good music being played. You
Sometimes
get what
it'll
I'm
be
saying?
like a Friday and a Saturday. I went out both nights and I swear it's the same playlist. I know what he's about to play next.
Yo,
I
hold
know
on.
what's coming up.
Let me tell you. So I have a couple DJ bridges. Them. I told the man, bro, I'll leave your function if you play this. Yo, you know that set that every DJ plays. The racks on racks on racks. The I think I'm big me. The
swag
I
surf.
know which club.
swag
I
shirt.
know. I
Fam,
already
Why
know
are
which
we
club I'm
still
in.
hearing swag surf
what?
in 2023? That's offensive. I paid my money to come into this club.
That's crazy.
Like, that shit's crazy. I bought a bottle in here, bro. You're disrespecting me, you know? Like, nah, for real. Like, you have a job to do. And
They paid you,
Come on, bro.
and you want to put swag surf on for people. Like that's like people want to hear
That's
that.
a idiot thing. As a DJ, you guys should be playing up to date music. If it's a hip hop party, fam, play some new shit. It's like your job to introduce people to new music. How the fuck I know more music than you, bro?
No, it's a
I just
fact,
listen to
though.
it in my car. You do it for a living, bro.
a
That's
fact.
crazy. And you're still playing swag surf?
Yeah, swag.
Girls all start leaving the club.
I've seen people. Yo, bro, I swear to God, I
gets
went to a party
bad.
on Sunday. I walked up, they were playing swag surf. I said, I'm not even going inside.
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing
already
for
know.
me in
I
there.
already know what's
Nah,
happening in
If
here.
you're still playing that, just look yourself in the mirror, fam. Like, just take, like, before you go to work, just look at yourself, bro,
Yo,
and correct it, bro. Because, like, it's not okay. It's not, bro. Like, we paid for this. Respect us.
Respect us.
Please.
nah, I know it's crazy. Fam, I call my own brethren out when they're doing that. I'm like, yo, bro, honestly, I know you're working here, and like maybe for these people, you invited me over here, bro. Don't do this,
Bro, and the next thing, yo, bro. Sometimes they do play 1-2 like songs you want to hear.
But not long enough.
Hold on.
Yo, one, it's either not long enough, or the man, like, yo, one time I was in the club, the man's playing like Rob 49, you know, like some trap shit. And then Afro beats right after, like,
Fucked up the whole
fam, you
vibe.
don't rate nobody in here? That's crazy you would do that. It's so crazy that you would do something like that. You know what I mean? And it's not even to diss Afro beats, like, fam, at least, like, you're a DJ, there's different times for these
Yeah,
things,
you have to
know?
transition.
How the fuck you go from a trap song to fucking Afro beats, bro? Now I'm listening to DeVito.
You don't know,
It's
Bob.
crazy.
Come on, bro. You know how high my energy was? Now DeVito's on the speaker. I want to out my spliff, bro. I don't even smoke this anymore. Put down my drink, bro. And just like, bro, like,
You're
walk on. Like, I
Yo.
don't know.
All that shit affects the.
Have you ever
But
paid
all
your
that
DJ?
shit affects like the whole.
I have a
club scene.
couple times.
I was
No
gonna
cap.
Yo,
I have. Like,
what would you
fam,
tell this guy?
please. I don't even get too crazy. I just make my song request, but like, yo, please, like, yo, play this. You know what I'm saying? And then,
I don't even think DJs play songs that are requested.
nah, sometimes they do.
Yeah?
Sometimes
They
they
get
do.
vexed.
Yeah, you're telling me how to do my
They
job.
get vexed. It's already.
Yeah, there's a 1-2 man say whole feelings, like, you know, like, yeah, and you'll never hear that song, bro.
Some man will go out of their way. It could be in their mix. They're not playing it because you requested it.
But sometimes you ask mans for songs and they don't have it in the computer, and it's like, bro.
Nigga, I'm trying to swerve on like y'all better find this song. Like, when you guys do it, like girls over there looking like, oh, we're off to the next party.
Yeah, because racks on racks on racks came on, bro.
Nah, this shit is crazy still.
Any final thoughts, sentiments, anything you guys got on your chest you want to release?
I'm good. We're just chopping it up today.
I feel you. Yourself?
I feel like I got it off my chest.
Got it off your chest? Well, yo, it's your boy X, RIPMX on Instagram.
Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
Ocho Castro 088 on Instagram.
And boom, we are on Common Sense. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.